What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be comparing two of the most popular travel credit cards on the market, that being the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, let's see why these cards are talked about so often. First, I'll give a quick overview of each of the cards and their credits and benefits. Then afterwards, I'll do an in-depth comparison between the two cards. That way you can really see the differences between them. And lastly, I'll give you my thoughts and let you know which card is right for you. But of course, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I would greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get into it. Alright, so first, let's start with Chase's mid-tier travel credit card, which is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Preferred comes in at a $95 annual fee, and does come with a sign-up bonus, which consists of 60,000 bonus points after you spend 4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from the account opening. It's a solid sign-up bonus that can definitely give you some value right off the bat and help offset that annual fee. But let's get into some of the credits and benefits that will also help offset the annual fee more directly. The first credit is a $50 statement credit that will be applied when you book a hotel through Chase's travel portal. It's a pretty straightforward credit and will bring that effective annual fee down to just $45. Then, not only that, but the Preferred does come with some partner benefits. These benefits include a DoorDash Dash Pass subscription, which basically gives you $0 delivery fees. It also comes with an Instacart membership, and with Instacart, it comes with a $15 statement credit each quarter. Now, those are very specific benefits that you kind of have to go out of your way to use to really get some value from, unless you're already using DoorDash or Instacart. Now, let's get into the multipliers. The Preferred gets 5x total points on any travel purchased through Chase's travel portal. You get 3x points on dining, as well as online grocery purchases and select streaming services. You get 2x on all other travel purchases, which is a very broad category for Chase. So that includes anything from hotel and airfare, but also such as taxis, parking, that sort of thing. And then, of course, you get 1 point per dollar on all other spending. And now, getting into the best part of this card, that is the Chase Ultimate Rewards points that you earn and how you can use them. You can basically just cash them out at a 1-to-1 ratio, but if you use them for travel through Chase's travel portal, you will get a 25% bonus. So in that case, you'd basically be getting 1.25 cents per point for all travel purchases. But it doesn't stop there. You can also transfer these points out to Chase's transfer partners. They have some very solid partners, of course, everyone's favorite being World of Hyatt, but they also have Aeroplan, Southwest Airlines, Singapore Airlines, plenty of solid partners. So of course, the best way to use these points is by transferring them out and getting that value above 1.25, as that is your base value if you use the portal. And finally, this card does have no foreign transaction fees, and it does have some nice insurances as well, such as auto rental CDW, trip cancellation, and baggage delay or trip delay. So now that we've covered the Chase Sapphire Preferred, let's get into the Sapphire Reserve. The Sapphire Reserve comes in at a hefty $550 annual fee, but even with that annual fee, it does come with the same sign-up bonus as the Sapphire Preferred. This is that same 60,000 bonus points after you spend 4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. However, to help with that annual fee, this card does come with a very generous $300 annual travel credit. This credit can be used towards anything that codes as travel, so again, that can include stuff like taxis, the subway, parking, that sort of thing. But not only that, it is automatically applied as a statement credit. So that brings the effective annual fee down from $550 to $250. But this card does come with other benefits to help offset the remaining annual fee, which includes a Priority Pass Select membership that does include restaurants and spa benefits. And it also does give you access to the new Chase Sapphire lounges. And on top of that, it does come with a global entry or TSA PreCheck credit up to $100. And then you can't forget about the partner benefits that comes with this card. That includes a Lyft Pink membership, a DoorDash Dash Pass subscription similar to the Preferred card, but they also give you a monthly DoorDash credit, $5 each month through the end of 2024, which doesn't necessarily seem like a lot. However, that credit will roll over for 2 months, so you can get up to $15 in credits at one time. And lastly, it does come with an Instacart membership, again, similar to the Preferred, but this one is for 1 year. And you also get a $15 statement credit each month. So honestly, after reading all of those, this card kind of gives off some coupon vibes, similar to that American Express Platinum card. But if you can use all those credits, you can very easily offset the annual fee. Now, looking at the multipliers on this card, it does come with 10x total points on hotels and car rentals when you purchase them through Chase's travel portal, not including the $300 from the Chase travel credit. Then you get 5x total points on flights when you purchase them through the Chase travel portal. And then 3x points on dining, as well as 3x points on any other travel, and then 1 point for everything else. And lastly, similar to the Preferred, you do get some very nice travel protection benefits and purchase protection. These ones are technically even better than the Preferred, but we'll get into that a bit later. All right, now that we've done an overview of both the Preferred and the Reserve, let's get into a more in-depth comparison between the two cards so we can really see those key differences. So, as we know, the Preferred comes with a $95 annual fee, and it does come with a 60,000 point bonus after you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. The Reserve, on the other hand, has a $550 annual fee and does come with that same exact sign-up bonus of 60,000 points after spending $4,000 in purchases in 3 months. So now, looking at each card's benefits that help offset that annual fee, the Preferred comes with a $50 annual Ultimate Rewards hotel credit, a 10% anniversary points boost, a DoorDash Dash Pass subscription, a 6-month complimentary Instacart membership that also comes with up to $15 in Instacart statement credits each quarter. Looking at the Reserve, it comes with a $300 annual travel credit, a global entry or TSA pre-check credit up to $100 every 4 years, a complimentary 2-year Lyft Pink membership, a DoorDash Dash Pass subscription, and also $5 in DoorDash credits each month that can stack up to 2 months, a 1-year complimentary Instacart Plus membership, as well as $15 in Instacart statement credits per month, and lastly, access to Chase's luxury hotel and resort collection, which this is similar to the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection on the Amex side. As for lounge access, the Preferred comes with no lounge access, whereas the Reserve comes with Priority Pass lounges, restaurants, and spas, as well as Chase Sapphire lounges. Now looking at the multipliers, you can see the Preferred comes with 5 points per dollar on travel purchase through the Ultimate Rewards portal, 5 points per dollar on Lyft through March 2025, 5 points per dollar on Peloton equipment and accessory purchases over $150 or more, 3 points per dollar on dining at restaurants, online grocery purchases, and select streaming services, then 2 points per dollar on all other travel, and lastly, 1 point per dollar on everything else. Moving on to the Reserve side, you get 10 points per dollar on hotels, car rentals, and Chase dining purchases through the Ultimate Rewards portal, 10 points per dollar on Lyft purchases through March 2025, 10 points per dollar on Peloton equipment and accessory purchases over $150, 5 points per dollar on flights purchased through the Ultimate Rewards portal, 3 points per dollar on dining and all other travel purchases, and then 1 point per dollar on everything else. Then when it comes to Chase's UR points, the Preferred gives you a 1.25 cent per point base valuation when using the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, whereas the Reserve gives you a 1.5 cent per point valuation using the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. And of course, both cards give you access to Chase's transfer partners. And lastly, we have the travel and purchase protections. As you can see here with the travel protections, there are plenty of protections here on both the Preferred and the Reserve. So go ahead and feel free to pause the video to look at it yourself. I'll just go ahead and give a quick highlight of the key differences between the two. Both cards have primary CDW coverage. However, the Reserve has a higher amount, up to $75,000. The Preferred's trip delay reimbursement requires a delay of more than 12 hours, whereas the Reserve is half that at only 6 hours. And the Reserve has some additional protections such as emergency evacuation and transportation, roadside assistance, and an emergency medical and dental benefit. As for purchase protections, the Preferred comes with your typical purchase protection coverage of 120 days against damage or theft up to $500 per claim, as well as extended warranty protection. The Reserve has those exact same benefits as well as return protection, which will reimburse you for eligible items that the store won't take back within 90 days of purchase. So as you can see from that comparison, both cards are actually pretty similar, but the Reserve basically increases the credits as well as some of the multipliers to help offset the annual fee. And it does come with lounge access. So now that we've compared the two cards, which card is best for you? Well, in my opinion, anyone that plans on traveling and really wants to get into the credit card travel game, the Preferred is meant for you. It can be used by almost anyone as long as you travel at least once or twice a year, as it has a fairly small annual fee and really opens up the travel opportunities within Chase with that travel portal as well as transfer partners. Plus, you can bring down that effective annual fee to $45 if you use that $50 hotel credit. And depending on your situation, if you already use DoorDash or Instacart, for example, this card will give you some value there and help you save some money since you're already using those programs. Now, the Reserve is meant for someone who is really going to be traveling a lot more and will actually use those travel benefits. I think if you use that $300 travel credit, as well as get some value from those Priority Pass and Sapphire lounges, then you can really make up that annual fee. And once again, if you're someone that uses those partner programs, such as DoorDash, Instacart, or Lyft, then you can really get some more value there and help save some money since you're already using those programs. So it really just depends on the person and their use case, but I encourage you to do the math on it and really take a look at the benefits and credits and see if you can truly offset that annual fee and get some value from the card yourself. In my case, I actually currently have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, as that's the card I started with about 4 years ago, and it's definitely helped with my setup as I've already transferred points out to different partners multiple times, and I have used the portal a few times as well. I have considered upgrading to the Sapphire Reserve, as Phoenix is actually getting a Sapphire Lounge, which is my home airport, but I actually did find another card that gives me access, and I think I could find more value from that card and really offset the annual fee much easier compared to the Reserve. I actually just made a video on that, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check that out. And let me know down below, which one do you guys like, the Preferred or the Reserve? Otherwise, that's all I have today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.